Scorpio. Hello. Thank you for being here. This is Spicy Sunflower Tarot, and I'm a Scorpio, so I'm super excited about doing a reading for my fellow Scorpions. This is going to be a very quick 3-card spread, looking really at the next week ahead, like the next 7 days. So whenever you pop into this video, just to know that it's just information, insight, understanding. Ideally, you would come to a reading with like a situation in mind. That's what I'm asking you to do with this reading. Have something in mind, like your job, your spouse, your neighborhood. Have something in mind that you can seek some higher information on. I'm using the Ocean Tarot card deck as the tarot cards, and then I have an oracle card deck that's called Egyptian Gods. So think of something that you have on your heart or your mind as you come to this reading. Remember, you're never taking life advice from a tarot reader or a tarot card spread. You're always using your intuition and your higher judgment and wisdom. Sometimes I like to think of a tarot reading as same energy that you would get coming to a friend and sharing your situation. And then whatever feedback they share, you take that with a grain of salt. Same thing with a tarot reading. You don't ever get life advice from them. You just look at that. You just get extra insight and understanding. The first card that I want to draw for you is the dew energy. And whatever your situation that you have in mind, the dew energy is the yes energy. It's what we want to do. It's what we want to act upon. It's what we want to embody in our lives. So the dew energy for Scorpio. What is that for you? Dew energy. If I don't get another jumper, that is going to be an addition. That's going to be a supplement, not the main. There we go. This is the dew energy for you. This is the 3 of Spears. This is the 3 of Swords. This is mental agony, mental pain, remembering when our heart was broke. This is saying do. So what this is saying to me is it's time to heal. It's time to get healing on that heartbreak. We all have heartbreak in our lives. You cannot go through this human experience in this meat-covered flesh suit that we wear over the soul that we were given and never get your heart broken. That's impossible. So we all have this feeling of, I put everything into that ship and the ship sunk. And now what? I'm just sitting over here on the shore with all of that time, effort, and attention that I put into that, and all it did was sink anyway. So it's showing up in the dew energy. Scorpio, whether you are ready to hear this from me or anyone right now, it's time to heal this mental pain that you're lugging around in your backpack, that you unzip the zipper, you pull it out, you look at it, and you feel sorry for that part of you that hurts, that's in pain, that you lost something, you were hurt. Maybe you had a third-party energy in your life. 3 of Swords definitely can represent you thought you were in a relationship with 2 people. Turns out there was more than 2 people, like a third party, another person you didn't know about until later. This is that energy. This can be anything that breaks your heart. And it is Spears, which is air, which is in your mind. So it's the remembering of the pain. And it's showing up in the do category, telling me to tell you that it's time to heal the part of your mind that this hurts, which is to get some counseling, to do some journaling, to read a good book, whatever you need to do, get healing, because you're lugging this around. You're carrying this 3 of Spears everywhere you go. And all that really does, and it's not fair, is you bleed on people that never cut you. The don't energy, no energy, do not. This is like don't pass go, don't collect $200 energy over here. Don't do this. Don't participate in this energy. Don't do it. Don't think about it. So you got do, which is time to heal that part that hurt. Don't, not, Scorpio should not do the star. Interesting. That's a major arcana for the sign of Aquarius. If you've got a dealings with Aquarius, maybe now is not the time for you to interact with an Aquarius. A. B. Now is not the time for you to be hoping and wishing and praying for a miracle or praying for that person to come back into your life. Right now, it seems like your priority needs to be healing and healing your mind. This really screams out psychologist, psychiatrist, counselor. No offense intended, Scorpio, but this is 3 of Swords in the do category. Do attend to the part of your brain that is nursing the heartbreak that you've suffered. We've all suffered. I've suffered. I've been hurt. I definitely can relate to this. This is crying out to me with 1,000,000%. So I'm going to take heed to this. This might not apply to you. And if it doesn't, then leave this and let it be for who it does apply for. Don't sit and pray and wish and hope for that special magical someone to show up and save your life and protect you and guard you and guide you, because right now your priority should be to heal your mind, to heal that part of your brain that has suffered hurt and pain. Right now, this beautiful, healing, loving, angelic, Aquarian, star-guided energy is not right now. That's all it's saying. It's not saying never, or it's never ever going to be a part of your path. Just not right now, okay? Don't focus on what's coming in until you've healed what's left. Does that make sense? Right now, the focus needs to be on healing the loss that you've suffered, the hurt that you've endured, before you start calling in your blessings, because they're there for you. This is showing up in your reading, so it's there, but it's not time. Right now is not the time for hopes and dreams and wishes and praying to our gods and our angels. Right now, we're focusing on healing our hurt. This third energy is going to be the can't change, must allow. It's like the inevitable energy. Whether we want to see it or not, it's here. What is that for Scorpio? Can't change, must allow. Just one more. Shuffle through. There we go. The Fool. Another major arcana. This time, it's for the major arcana is for the sign of Aries. The Fool represents starting a journey with that fresh-faced energy, the energy of the Fool, not stupid, not any negative derogatory meaning of fool. The Fool as in, I'm going to love like I've never been hurt. I'm going to dance like no one's watching. You know that cliche. I don't remember what the rest of it says. If you know, please put it in the comments. But the Fool is here and you can't change, must allow. You must allow and you can't change the fact that a new beginning is here for you. In order for you to get the best, this is me preaching right now, okay? In order for you to get the best outcome out of this new beginning, you need to deal with your past. You need to. Absolutely 1,000,000,000,000,000,000%. You cannot move forward until you pull those 3 swords out of your heart. If you have to do that by yourself, please, my encouragement, get guidance. Get somebody who's skilled and trained in doing that. And I'm not talking physically, actually, I'm talking metaphorically. These swords are embedded in your heart. They hurt you. They are embedded there. You need a skilled therapist, a skilled mind person, a doctor, counselor, something like that. I'm not saying anything's wrong with you. You're not broken, but you are hurt. You are. It's here. And the only recourse in order to, you're not relying on magical hopes and dreams right now. You have to get actual physical help. Then what you won't be able to change is the course of action is a new beginning. You can't change it. You must allow it. And in order for you to get the best outcome from a new beginning is to heal what has hurt you from the past. Because otherwise, then you're dragging all that luggage of your hurt and your pain and your sorrow and your sadness into your fresh new beginning, which is a surefire way to ruin it. The Fool. Can't change, must allow. Let's see what that beautiful jumper. Oh, the Devil, which is just a warning. Beware of toxicities. Beware of baggage. Beware of anything that tries to pull you into being a slave to it. Let me go down a rabbit hole. When you're someone who's been hurt, when you've had pain from the past, you've been betrayed, you've been lied to, you've been stolen from, you've been somebody's third wheel, you've been in a third party relationship where there's, like I said earlier, you think you're in just me and you, and turns out there's a whole other person somewhere in the mix. So that's what this is all about. Gaining control over that which is trying to control you. Your pain, your heartbreak. If you don't heal what hurt you, then it controls you. That's what the Devil has popped up. It showed up as that jumper energy in the very beginning. Overview of this whole reading. Another major arcana for the sign of Capricorn. So maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn, but this is just saying to keep your physical reality in good, clean working order. Tighten up the switches, polish the dials and the knobs that relate to what you give your time, effort, and attention to. Make sure that you're not pouring into negative things, that you're giving your time, effort, and attention to those things that fill you up, that help you grow, that work in your favor. The Devil is a warning to beware of physical slavery kind of things, the addictions like pornography, alcohol, smoking, gossip, any of the carnal desires, the 7 deadly sins. That's what the Devil is really in rule of. The Devil rules the earthly plane. What's interesting is the star is like the realm of the heavenly, the beautiful, magical side of life. And then the Devil is the god of this physical earthly plane. And anything to do with what controls us, if we're not careful, what can suck us down into the pit. And that's what the Devil is here. It's a warning for you to beware, especially with you're walking into this reading with this 3 of Spears, this hurt, this pain, this anguish, this heartbreak. That's not going to get you anywhere good. So walk towards the potential future, which is good. Beware of these energies in particular, Scorpio. Let me grab you an Egyptian God Oracle card. And then we're going to close this up. I'm going to read from the deck because I want to make sure to give you the proper intended meaning. This is card number 33, Selkis. It's about healing. And card number 33 adds up to the number 6. In numerology, the number 6 is love, harmony, relationships. Card number 33 is Selkis, divinity of magic and occult powers. She is depicted as a woman with a scorpion on her head. Oh, how cool. This is a Scorpio reading. She possesses absolute power over all poisonous creatures because she represents the poison and the antidote at the same time, just like them. Like the scorpion, she is the sign of death and rebirth. She who gives the kiss of death and the breath of new life. You need to cross the threshold in order to come to a new life. Selkis invites you to recognize and accept your dual, benign, and malignant nature. Learn to control your poisonous side, giving space to that part of you that has the capacity to heal. Wow, wow, wow. That's so cool. Thank you, Scorpio, for being here and being a part of this channel. I would ask on TikTok or on YouTube for your like, subscribe, follow, share, comment. Over on YouTube in particular, you can hype the video underneath the description section, under the like thumbs up. You can actually see there's a hype. Hype it up if you don't mind. I would really appreciate that. Thank you for being here. Be blessed. Be well. Namaste.